As I get older, I will never understand men and their obsession with little girls. I feel like when you are guilty of raping a little girl or having a relationship with a little girl, you should be medically castrated. They should remove your eyes, cut off your ears, cut off your hands, let you be alone and sit with your thoughts. I don't even think you need your legs. I just think you should be a vegetable. I don't think that they should kill you because death is a privilege, and I feel like you should just sit there alone, be fed with tubes in your mouth and tubes coming out all over you, and just be there. I will willingly put my tax money towards it, because what in the hell? David, the sick demon piece of shit, scum of the earth, was 17 years old when he laid eyes on 11-year-old Celeste. Beautiful baby girl, did not even make it to 15 years old. Not even 15 years old. And this piece of shit took her life. I believe he took her life, allegedly, but there is no denying that there wasn't a relationship, because as you blink, there's new evidence coming out. Here, there, pictures of them together, him singing songs dedicated to her. I would never understand that. And her parents piss me off, and if I could wring their neck, I could wring their neck. Because my child, I would die at peace, happy, with a smile on my face, if my child hated me because I kept her away from a man that wanted to deprive her of her innocence, of her innocence. I'm sorry. I would. Oh, he has a crush on you and you're feeling him, you like him? That's cute, cool. Go live in the basement. Lend me your phone. I will start selling my soul on OF. Got me so mad I'm stuttering. I will sell my soul on OF and drag my daughter to China, Australia. You would never see my child again, because what do you mean you're 11 years old and you like her? And this little girl has a history of running away, but you better believe I will burn this world down to get my child. And because he was like an upcoming pop star, that mom could have screamed her lungs out and said, oh, you guys like this artist? Let me tell you, he likes little girls. And people would have paid close attention. There were her schoolmates that saying this, but where's the parents? My mouth would have been the loudest if some little asshole has their eyes on my child. And this is kind of like pissing me off in a sense, like young girls are not protected. People would look at them and be like, oh, they fast. This is my accent. They're fast, they young, they fresh. Meaning like they force rape. Meaning like, oh, if men lust after them, they're looking for it. Because at the end of the day, it's never a man's fault for looking at a woman with lust. It's always the girl who has not even reached puberty. I remember back in middle school where I'd have these nasty, low-life, dirty pieces of shit teachers that would laugh at these girls who were hooking up with grown-ass men. And I'm talking about 11, 12. You would think they're being dropped off by their older brother, by their dad. No. It's their boyfriend who's like 18, 21 years old, dropping their girlfriend off to middle school. And the teachers would be like, yo, these hoes, da 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 da. The teachers don't even protect children. As an adult, it's your job to protect the child. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if you feel like it isn't, then it isn't for you. But for a child to be taken from this world at 14 years old, 14, and had her innocence taken from her from 11, is insane. Fast forward now to a new story. Bhadbhabie, you know, the Catch Me Outside girl. I don't really follow her story every single time, but every time I hear from her, it's like she has cancer, her baby daddy beats on her, she's crashing out saying that guys don't hate on my baby daddy. I've been in worse relationships where people have beat me even worse, like he doesn't beat me that much. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. There's a video of her trending where she's holding on to the car and she's screaming and she's red. And I'm diving into the comments because, you know, I just like to hurt myself. And I'm diving into the comments, and guess what? It's women laughing and saying, why does she sound like this? I see no tears. Well, if you think I'm going to feel bad for you, haha, I told you stay away from him. My thing is, where's the empathy? I get that she put herself in that situation. I understand that. But I could still have empathy for if she feels like that's the way that she should be loved. Because what do you mean? What do you mean that you are saying, oh, he didn't even beat my ass that bad. I was in relationships that was much, much worse, where this man almost killed me. What do you mean? And people are just like finding it so funny, finding it kiki, ha ha ha. That'll never be me. Never say never, sweetie. Never say never, because you never know. But the lack of empathy, I looked at that video and my heart broke. I get that she's not the best person out there, but regardless of what, you could hate me, you could dislike me, you could curse me out, but the minute I see you defending being physically abused because that's the way that you think you should be loved, my heart would break for you in a million pieces, and I could hate you. And I could hate you, but I could still feel so bad about the situation you're willingly putting yourself in. And this is what I'm telling you. When I see situations like this, it makes me realize I have a real dislike for some women. Not all women. Most women are sweethearts, but there are some most, that's a lie. A few women are sweethearts. Most of these people out here are evil, because how dare you laugh at a woman that's kicked down? This girl's recovering. I hope that she's recovering from cancer. I saw that she went on Instagram Live, TikTok Live, talking about having a miscarriage, and people are still finding the situation funny. Still finding the situation funny. With everything going on in this world, women will always be the least protected in my eyes. Like, they can never catch a break. You're being pimped out at 11. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Because if I'm your parent, I'm supposed to protect you. That's the bare minimum. Pimped out is like a very far reach. But I did see somewhere it said like, oh, her sisters were pimping her out. Her sister was pimping her out. Because I can never in my life hear my sister, if I have a sister, who's like, I say sisters, but those are my friends. Anyways, I digress. My sister, who could be like 8-9 years younger than me, talking about, oh, I want to date somebody who's like 40. I'm gonna knock you out until you wake up at 40. What do you mean? What do you mean? And then with this shit, with Bhadbhabie, with her being degraded online, and all the women are finding this, not all, most, cute, can never be me, joke's on you. Yeah, what an exciting world it is. What a beautiful time it is to be a woman. Being in a community where you're loved, protected, cared for. Like, you're turning the street and there's a woman there ready to love you and care about you. I'm not saying they're supposed to give you undying loyalty, but they're not supposed to laugh at the situation you put yourself in. That's all I'm saying. On that note, take care of yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, and be very careful about this world. It's very scary out here. Very scary. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.